For this first minute, we'll observe the natural breath. Close or soften the eyes and bring your awareness inward. Notice how the body is breathing you without trying to control or force the breath. Observe the quality, the rate, and rhythm. Notice the movement created by the breath. We'll move on to some gentle movement. Bring fingertips outside the hips, lengthen through the spine, and inhale. Reach arms overhead. Exhale, press palms down. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, and when you're ready to exhale, press the palms down. 1 more time. Inhale, reaching up. Gaze might follow, and exhale, press palms down. Side body stretch to the left. Right arm reaches up and over, stretching through the right side. Continue to call breath in. Release the right hand. And take the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over, stretching the left side body. Releasing the hand. Keep a length through the spine and we'll twist to the right. Gazing towards the right shoulder, left hand in front, right hand behind. Switching sides. Right arm in front, left hand behind, gazing towards the left shoulder. Return to center. Shoulder rolls. Inhaling as shoulders reach up. Exhaling as shoulders press down. 3 in one direction and 3 in the other direction. Find your breath and bring palms together in front of the heart. Elbows just below the shoulders. Press the palms towards each other and breathe 3 full breaths. Counting each inhale. Once you've taken 3 breaths, releasing the hands back to the lap and find 3 breaths here. Counting 1, 2, 3. Take your time. Another round, palms come together. Feel each of the fingers press into each other and count your breaths. 3 full breaths. Release and find 3 breaths here. One last round, bringing palms together. As you press the palms together, feel the engagement through the chest, muscles, and the back, as well as the arms. 3 breaths, counting. And releasing. 3 breaths here. When you're ready, we'll pull arms apart. So you might bring the fingers hooking each hand together, elbows or shoulder height, and gently pull, counting 3 breaths. Releasing, counting 3 breaths. Again, hooking fingers and pulling, counting 3 breaths. And releasing for 3 breaths. One last round, pulling for 3 breaths. Notice what muscles activate as you pull gently the hands apart. Resting 3 breaths. Cobbler's pose is next. But if you feel like you need a little windshield wiper with the legs, you're welcome to do that. Hands behind the hips. Then bring the palms of the feet together. Bring the heels close to the body. Root down through sits bones. Reach up through the crown of the head. At the same time, pressing the knees towards the earth. Holding for 3 breaths. Releasing and moving the feet away from the body, creating a diamond shape for starfish. Lengthen through the spine and exhale as you hinge forward, allowing the head and back to hang. Arms can rest on top of the legs. Find 5 breaths. Counting each one. Pressing up, help the knees together. Feet are hip width, maybe a little wider. Palms outside of the knees. Press the palms into the knees, knees into the palms for 3 breaths. Three breaths to relax. Bring the hands back outside the knees and press hands into knees, knees into hands for 3 breaths. Then release for 3 breaths. Last round. Hands into knees, knees into hands. 3 breaths. Notice what muscles work to create this action. 3 breaths to release. Let it go. And we'll move on, bringing the palms, the hands inside of the knees, and again, pressing knees into the palms or the backs of the hands, and vice versa. Hands into the knees, 3 breaths. Releasing for 3 breaths. Second round. Knees into the hands, hands into the knees, 3 breaths. Releasing for 3 breaths. Third and last round. Hands in between the knees, pressing knees into the hands, hands into knees. 3 breaths. Count them. And release for 3 breaths. Take your time. Make your way to table. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Find a neutral spine, gently pulling the belly in, pressing the floor away. And when you're ready, we'll find some cat-cows. Exhaling for cat. Inhaling for cow. Find your rate, your rhythm. Inhaling and exhaling with movement. Looking over a shoulder, and the other shoulder, any other movement that's calling to you. Stretching side to side, maybe tapping the tops of the feet out. Moving on to the back from here. Drawing the knees into the chest, little circles on the low back in one direction and then the other. Perhaps rocking side to side. We'll move into bridge, bringing the feet to the floor. Inhaling as you press the floor away, bring the hips up. Hold. Breathe. 3 breaths. Releasing on an exhale. Seat comes down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. We'll take 2 more rounds. After 3 breaths, finding stillness, pressing into the feet, bringing the hips off the floor. Chest comes closer to the chin. Gently press the floor away. Action is from the feet. Releasing on your exhale. 3 breaths. Windshield wiper the knees. One more round. Inhale as you press the floor away. Hips come high. 3 breaths. Counting them. Releasing on the exhale. Windshield wiper the knees gently side to side. Drawing both knees in. We'll find a supine twist, releasing the left leg to the floor. Left hand guides the right knee as you twist to the left. Extending the free hand, and the gaze can stay up or look over that extended arm. 3 breaths. Inhale back to center. Draw both knees in. Give yourself a hug and release the other leg. The right leg, right hand guides the left knee as you twist to the right. Gaze is over the left arm or straight up. 3 breaths. After your 3 breaths, coming back to center. One more hug. You might find a happy baby, capturing the insides or the outsides of the feet. Ankles over the knees, gently drawing the knees towards the floor. Releasing, stretching out for Shavasana, giving yourself permission to relax completely. The feet are wide and the arms are away from the body, palms face up. You might tuck the chin slightly and gently wiggle the jaw. Take time to mentally scan the body. Notice, observe places of tension or effort, and let it go. Observing your body in conscious relaxation. There's nothing to do, no place to go. Observe the thoughts that cross the mind without following them. Note what the mind is doing without judgment, without analyzing. Feel the entire back side of the body resting on the floor, supported by the earth. And allow yourself to receive this support. Begin to observe the energy in each of the chakras, starting with Muladhara Bandha chakra. Feel the energy moving up to the sacral chakra. Observing this energy moving to solar plexus. Feel the energy moving finally to the heart. Inviting small movements in the body. Wiggle fingers, toes. Find a full body stretch and then roll on to the right side. Using little effort, keeping the eyes closed or gaze softened. Begin to press yourself up to seated. Take your time and find your comfortable seat. And we'll spend time with a hand on the upper belly. Deep breaths, abdominal breathing for 1 full minute. Breathing in and breathing out, allowing the hand to move with the belly, out and in and out. Continuing to follow the breath, allowing the thoughts to cross the mind without trying to control them. Feel the breath. Feel the air as it enters the nostrils. Notice the air as it exits. Full, complete breaths. Note how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, without judging or analyzing. Simply allow whatever comes up to be what it is. letting go of this controlled breath. Lengthen through the spine and receive your practice. Hands come to heart center, palm to palm in Anjali Mudra. Mudra of offering and gratitude. Namaste.